Hello, everybody. Good evening. I know it's kind of late. Hope some people are awake. Well, I guess on the West Coast and Central Time, it's not too late. But hope you're all doing well. Y'all, I'm such an idiot. I swear, my brain is just not attached. I keep blaming everything on this medicine, but I think I'm just gonna have to admit that I'm dingy. I went to the doctor's on Thursday, and right when I got home, I got a phone call that I'd left my cell phone there. So I couldn't get it today because they closed early. They closed at 1, and I was having that luncheon. And obviously, they're not open over the weekend, so I'm without a phone. Yikes, for I guess 5 days, which, that's okay. That's okay. And I know I look a mess. I'm tired. It was a busy day, but it was a really good day. And hey, Jamie. Hey, Delisha. Hey, Chaos Kitty. Hey, Randy's my mom, Paparette. Hey, Patsy, Carrie. Hey, Mandy. Or hey, Nikki. Good. Some people are awake. Yeah. Well, Jamie, I knew you would be awake. And Nikki, I know you would be awake because you two don't sleep. You're superhuman. Um, but yeah, I kind of look a little bit disheveled more than normal. I know I'm kind of usually disheveled, but I know that I had put out there that I really, really wanted to film um, what I was cooking for the luncheon. So I had put that live stream, I guess it's still up. I need to cancel it. Um, so I was going to show you what I was making, show you the table and everything. But right when I started to film, my girlfriend Donna walked in. Um, I knew she's always early. That she is, I'm always late. This woman is always early. But she had a bit of a distance to drive. She lives in Benson, so she kind of always leaves a little bit early. So it was fine. I mean, I loved talking to her, but that's why I wasn't able to film. And I tell you what, I sure as heck to put anybody that I care about on screen because there's a certain creep out there who would stalk her, find her name and information, pull up her house, pull up her car, find out who her boyfriend was in high school. So I didn't even ask her if she wanted to be on, which, she wouldn't, but I wouldn't even do that to anybody. Thank you, Jamie. Nikki says, sleep. What is this you speak of? Oh gosh, I tell you what, I'm a sleeper. My schedule's off, but I can sleep now. I love to sleep. I like to sleep more than I like to eat. I keep having this thing come across the screen. Proxy check has stopped working. I don't care. My computer's working better. I tell you what, on the off the bed onto the ground, piece fell out. I don't know what it's called technically, where all the electronics are. And when I put it back on, it seems to have solved the issue I was talking about. So if anybody's computer is broken, just drop it on the ground and maybe it'll start working. See, that thing keeps coming up. I know y'all can't see it, but I can see it. Hey, Stacy, the sparkling star. Hey, Debbie. Oh, thank you. I love to sleep too, Stacy. Ash, you miss sleep. Why can't you sleep, honey? Do you have a young baby or something? Oh, God, Jamie. Nikki, or are you carrying next baby? Ooh, those are fighting words right there, Nikki. What do you think about that? But let me tell you what I made today, and I'm going to redo it. I'm going to do it again and film it this time, and I won't be in kind of a rush. So I made shrimp and grits, which I put on there. Um, it's a really good recipe. I've used it probably 50 times. I've made this recipe, so it's pretty foolproof. And I did some marinated asparagus that was like served room temperature. Because shrimp and grits is pretty much a full meal in itself. And I made some raspberry tea and a homemade cheesecake with fresh strawberries. It was really good. Everybody had a nice time, and it was three of my best girlfriends, Donna, Caroline, and Carol. And as I said before, these are people that have stood by me through everything. They've seen every side of me. And I think I have on my Twitter, like the description, it says, if you can't love me at my worst, you don't deserve to love me at my best. And boy, I'm telling you what, these three ladies, they have definitely loved me at my worst. So they're precious to me, and I just wanted to have them over to say thank you. And getting them all three together at the same time was hard because they all have different work schedules, but it ended up working out. Making you hungry, Donna? Yeah, I've got some of the tea right here. It's so good. I don't usually drink iced tea, but I like the raspberry kind. It's the raspberry zinger that Celestial Seasons makes, I guess, but I mix it with a mixed berry one. So I do four of each kind. It makes it really good. Oh, Freudian slip, Nikki, Jamie. Oh my goodness. Ash, exactly. It's really good to have friends like that. So I just wanted to come on and let you all know what was happening because I know that was up there all day. I kind of didn't realize it because I was busy, and then I've been cleaning up and just doing some other things. So I just wanted to say hello and see how everybody's doing. Hope you're getting ready to have a good weekend. The state fair has been going on. I'm not actually even sure how long it's been going on. But I can hear the fireworks every night from my house. And I mean, I'm not close to the fairgrounds. I'm probably 15 miles from the fairgrounds, and I can still hear the fireworks every night. So I think this is maybe the first week. I can't remember exactly how long they're up. The state fair's up. Nikki says, Jamie, did Marla say that y'all, I'm so confused. I feel like I'm high. I swear I heard that and see no chat evidence to support. Well, either I'm hallucinating. But I haven't been to the state fair in years. I actually worked there many years ago, but that was kind of fun. I like to go to the concerts that they have. I'm not sure who was there this year, but those are really good. I remember I saw Alison Krauss there before she got really big, and gosh, she was so good. That woman can sing. I heard carrying baby, Nikki. Whose baby do you think you're carrying, Nikki? Is anybody else's town doing the state fair right now? I think they're usually in the fall time. Yeah, someone just commented as a joke, Nikki. We're just kidding. No, you're not crazy, honey. You're fine. Um, I also wanted to say just briefly that I watched a little bit of Randy and B's stream yesterday, and I am absolutely horrified to find out that Trisha said those things about B. That is disgusting. That's inexcusable. That shows the foulness of your spirit, and I'm sorry that that was said to you, B. But just know that you are loved by many, and I am praying for you and think about you all the time. And you are going to come through this stronger and better than you were before. You're already so strong, and you have so many people that love you. And um, I just, what else can we expect from this person? Are you really surprised? So Did anybody else hear that last night? Um, and that whole chaos scene. What I want to say too is just, gosh, my hair crazy, crazy. Um, she is saying that I guess her daughter is telling her she's embarrassed of her and she has made her life um, difficult because of her live streaming. And then she said today that, well, she looked on her Facebook page and her daughter had where she worked and where she went to high school. So it's her fault. And that is such a sick, sick answer. And it shows her selfishness. That girl is a teenager. Most teenagers have on their Facebook where they work and where they go to school and personal information about them because they don't think that they're going to be exposed to millions of people. And this blame game that she does is always, always somebody else's fault. Somebody made her do it or she had to be defensive. It's just disgusting. The spinning lump drama, it was B and Randy's stream last night where I'm not going to even repeat it, but you know who said some disgusting things. B had to get her cancer is not in remission, so she had to get a port put in on Monday, and she's getting ready to have IV um, chemotherapy, and I don't know if her hair's going to come out if they know that yet, or obviously chemotherapy kills everything in your body, so of course it's not going to have a good effect on her, but she's positive and she's our sweet bee. Oh yeah, that what I was talking about blaming her daughter. Yeah, I just saw that little piece. Exactly, Stacy. Hey, P Day today. You haven't missed anything. Hey, Ranny. I was just saying hello and good night because I know I had that stream up earlier and I wasn't able to film what I was making because my girlfriend came early. So I'm going to do it again because I've got some beautiful shrimp. Um, and I've got all the leftover. I've got enough to make another batch, and I'm probably going to do it a little bit healthier this time. I made it full fat, full flavor this time, but just for me and whoever else, I'll probably make it a little bit healthier this time. How are you doing, Ranny? What time is it there, Ranny? I'm so curious. Right, little Miss STFU. You're exactly right. Cooking with Marla. Yeah, I love to cook. Gardening and cooking are my two things that I could spend the whole day doing. And I have before. I remember a friend of mine says, uh, he loved to ride horses and break and train horses. And I was like, why don't you do that for a living? You're so talented at it. And he said, as soon as you make your passion your career, um, you end up not liking it. It takes all the joy out of it. And, there's some truth to that because when I was catering and as I told you, I was a corporate chef. It did get to the point where I was like, I do not want to cook anymore. So I think there's some truth to that. I don't know. What do y'all think? That saying that if you do something you love, you never have to work a day in your life. Well, I don't know. It's going to be a rough pregnancy, Nikki says. That little fucker is already being so negative. Oh no, who wants our baby? I'll take the baby. I'll take it, Nikki. I spit I'll start the bid at $20. Anybody want to go up from $20? It's 8 o'clock Friday here. Yeah, okay. So you must be on the West Coast. I wanted to know what time it was. She might have left, but yeah, Rennie, what time is it where you are? Did you say and I missed it? Oh, you did. It's 1 p.m. on Saturday. Oh, cool. And I heard you say that it was getting cooler, ready for winter time, or I'm sorry, you were getting warmer. That it was getting, I guess, your springtime basically. So I always forget about that. So cool. So true. I train horses only as a side job, not a job. Yep. Double the bid, Nikki. You're a nut. Oh, it's cold. It's cold on the West Coast. You might be somewhere else. Where do you live, Pete? Yeah, she's in the future. How's the future, Rennie? How's it looking? Yeah, an actual human being with both your genes is pretty terrifying, huh? Southern Girl says, I'm ready for some cold weather. Well, you might not get too cold where you are. Last winter was not cold. I don't think we might have gotten one snow. I can't remember. I don't think we did. I don't think we did. I wasn't working last winter, but I remember the winter before that, it did snow a couple times. I did not put on a winter jacket this whole last winter. So it's been kind of a mild summer relatively. I'm curious to see, hey Kit Kat, curious to see I don't know what they're calling for, like the Farmer's Almanac, what they're calling for this winter. Yeah, it was beautiful today. Oh, you live in Washington State, Uber Goober? Guess what I heard about? You probably already know this. The most liberal state in the nation. I thought it was like Vermont, is what I guessed. Um, but it's actually Washington State. Do you see that where you live, Uber Goober? I mean, I know Seattle obviously is very liberal, but they're the most liberal state in the nation. You're in. I can't even pronounce that. Puya, Puya up, Pete. I don't know how to even say that. Is that the United States? Oh, you live in Port Orchard. Okay, so you must both be in Washington. That's cool. Not, we made another connection. Y'all got to get together for the viewing party then. Yeah, Holly, the entire West Coast are liberals. Well, there's my people. Actually, I think I've said this before, but I just feel in my heart, and I'm a West Coast girl. I mean, I've lived in California twice, and I just felt like I was at home there. But I actually, when I graduated college with my psychology degree, I was going to move out to well, it's like Napa Valley area, Petaluma, and work with a company out there. But my family like kind of flipped out. So I didn't end up going. That's a big regret I have. I wish I would have listened to my heart. So you know what I ended up doing is I went back um, and got my teaching degree. So I had to do another 2 years and student teaching and all that because that's kind of what was expected of me, if that makes sense. And I knew I would be fairly good at it. So I did what everybody else wanted me to do, and I was miserable. As I said before, I felt like I was in a bad marriage. So I ended up, only teaching for 5 years. And if I were to do it again, I would definitely have just followed my heart. But you don't want to disappoint the people that you love. That's hard. That's a hard thing to do. You'd like to move to Texas, Rani? Have you been there before? Puyallup. 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 Is that right? Puyallup. You showered. Well, good for you, Stacy. That's a workout, I'm telling you, especially for a girl. Although some people take a 15-second shower. Maybe I should try that. Holly, that sounds like your life. Yeah. At the time, I was 21, 22, and, so hopeful and thought that I could do anything in the world. Obviously, I didn't have my health problems that I have now, and it would have been a tough move, obviously, but I wish I would have done it. Even if I failed at it, I would have followed my heart. And I think you've got to do that when it comes to relationships, when it comes to just about anything. If you're not hurting anybody else, sometimes you might disappoint somebody else, but you have to be true to yourself. I got it? Okay, good. Oh, no. Your son's, P-Day says her son's basketball hoop fell over on your car today. Did it do damage? Those things are heavy. Rennie says, no, I've been to San Francisco, Seattle, Orlando, Washington, D.C., and Los Angeles, but you want to go to Texas. You must like hot weather. I've never been to Texas. I want to go to Waco because I want to see, well, I don't know. I've kind of gotten over this, but for a while there, I really wanted to go see where the Fixer Upper show is filmed. Chip and Joanna from Magnolia. They have their shop there. Now they have a bakery. I can't stand when people get famous for doing something, you know, and then they want to take over the world, like the Martha Stewarts and the Rachel Rays. And it's not enough to just have a talk show or a show that's successful. They want a magazine. They want a food line. They want a product line, Target. It's just like everything gets to be too much to me. I always get irritated at that. It's like, what, you have to have your face plastered on everything? Oh, go to the Toby Keith bar. I love him. Oh, really? It's really hot there 3/4 of the year, Rennie? That's right, Southern girl. You know it. Sing it. Vixen, but I don't believe in rodeos of bull riding. I don't either. I do not either. I totally agree with you. I lived in Spain for a summer, and we went to one bullfight, where they kill the bull at the end, that ancient tradition that's been around forever. Well, I was happy to see there weren't very many people there because I think for the most part it's kind of a dying sport. But I didn't think it was going to upset me so much. It upset me deeply. And I agree with you with those, not against anybody who is a rodeo man or rodeo. I don't think they have rodeo women, but they torture those animals. They tie their testicles up. That's why they buck like they do. And it's cruel. For what reason? Like, it's so ridiculous. Go ride a mechanical bull if that's what you're into. It's really horrible. I don't know if anybody's ever seen a bullfight. So silly. It's like, what's the point? They do have rodeo women? You're right. Oh, so STFU, do you have horses that used to be rodeo horses or just horses that buck? I mean, most horses, when you first get on them, if they're not broken, they're gonna try to buck you off. But I'm talking about like tied their testicles up bucking. 105 constantly. Oof. Yeah, Vixen, I agree. Vixen, you are so beautiful. I wish you would do videos. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to show you this. I know I was hoping that Tracy would be here because she wanted me to let her know when I talk about this. But I'm going to show it again when I get batteries. But you all, I had the best surprise when I got home Thursday. I was upset because I left my stupid cell phone at the doctor's office. But on the porch was this package from Amazon. And I don't know if anybody saw my um, stream where I was putting on my eye makeup. And I just happened to mention that I wanted a lit up mirror. Well, Tracy contacted me, and this is the Tracy, Tracie. So she doesn't make videos. She's beautiful. I think she's out on the West Coast somewhere. I think she might be in Oregon. So not the coast, but anyway, she she said, Marla, I have one of those that I don't use. I'll mail it to you. And I was like, you don't have to do that, but that's awesome. If you don't use it, that'd be great. So, I gave her my address and everything. Well, it turns out that that one was broken. And I was like, no problem. Don't worry about it. She said, no, that's not my style. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So she ordered me a brand new one from Amazon. Isn't that incredible? So I'm going to show it to you. I know, Rennie, I love animals too. I've never seen one like this too. It's a trifold. So I put it together. There's like a little tray down here that you can stick some makeup in while you're using it. And then it opens up. I don't have the batteries in it right now, so it takes 4 AAA, and I didn't have those on hand. So when I put the batteries in, I'll show it again and make sure Tracy's here. But I couldn't stand it. I had to open it and show you guys. So look at this. Isn't that awesome? So each of the sections is a different magnification. So depending on how you want to do it, you can see your side view and everything. And then there's 28 lights around here for when I put the batteries in that light up LED lights. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm telling you. Never met Tracy. She doesn't know me from Adam, but I mean, it just goes to show you, I still think there are more good people in the world than bad people. So thank you so much, Tracy. I love it. I've used it. I've used it once and absolutely loved it, even without the lighting. Well, you kind of see every little flaw in your face, though. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but no, I absolutely loved it. Wasn't that sweet, Rennie? Incredible. Yes, exactly, Vixen. I know, Holly go lightly. Very, very thoughtful. Oh, are you a picker, STFU? So will my makeup look good in true light? You mean like natural sunlight? I don't know. I didn't even think about that. Rennie, she got it from somewhere on Amazon. You'll have to ask her. I didn't really think about that, Vixen. I don't know. I'm not really outside that much, unfortunately. So as long as I guess it looks good inside, I'm okay. I thought of the Lovely Bones with that name. Is that the book you're talking about? I never read that. I did just see The Shack, which I had read that book. It's not a very well written book, but the story itself I absolutely loved. And the movie was actually really good. Excuse me, was really good in my opinion. As if you have facial flush, please. Exactly. The magnifying ones show everything get to me, yeah. I had a few eyebrow hairs I didn't know because mine are so light and you can't really see them, but when it was magnified, I got those out. It doesn't have a plug. It has a plug you can plug into your like a USB port, but it still doesn't come on. You still need batteries. I checked that. Thank you though. Oh, Holly, I know exactly what you mean. Get off YouTube and start reading again. I tell you, when I was forced to read, where I was, it was, I will not sit down and read a book unless it's really, really something that I want to read. I like to read autobiographies and nonfiction. So if it's something I really am interested, I might. But I fall asleep, or there's always something more entertaining I want to do. But when I was kind of didn't have the other entertainment, I read some awesome books, and I think it does. I read 2 of my favorite books that I found out was The Kite Runner I mean, it's a sad story, but it's a beautiful that author, I just think he's incredible. And then the book he's written a couple other ones, and I actually even think I like better was The Hills Echoed, I think is what it's called. If anybody likes to read, I really recommend The Kite Runner. I mean, the movie was okay, but The Kite Runner and The Mountains Echoed. That's what the other book was called. Yes, Holly, they do. Louise, they're not there anymore. They filmed an episode of Dr. Phil, and we're not sure when it's going to air yet, but we will definitely let you know because we're going to have some viewing parties. Vixen, really? I don't think I ever saw the whole thing. Are you talking about The Shack? Hey, Becca, how are you doing? Oh, it's on October 27th? You know that for sure? What day of the week is that, Becca? It's next Friday? Oh, good. Friends about that today, and they were just like, they couldn't, they said, this is like the Twilight Zone. I said, I know. And some of them were my office coworkers, the one that she called and made a fool of herself. Well, so they know who she is. And when I was trying to explain like how deep the crazy goes, it's really like you can't explain it to somebody unless they've been watching. But that Dr. Phil show is going to do a great job of condensing all the crazy. So they'll be able to watch it. They were just in shock. You do, Rennie? That's awfully sweet. I would love to get something from Australia. I'll give you my address, okay? And supposedly Monday for part two. Oh, there's two parts? Has that ever been done before? No, Vixen, I totally agree with you. She said, I'm really getting mad at people saying Dr. Phil lies and makes people look bad. He did not lie at all, as far as I know. And she made herself look bad. Let's be correct here. She made herself look bad. I absolutely agree with you. Hey, Savage. Okay. You know what, Savage? I don't get Channel 5 though. I don't get the channel he's on. Remember I told you that they took off NBC, which I think he's on NBC. If he's not, then let me know. Because I can't get This Is Us or The Voice or anything, and I think that's the channel he's on. So we might have to go somewhere else, Savage, but we'll definitely get together. You knew there would be two parts. Has that ever been done before where they split up a show in two parts? Yeah, PD, I do, but they're gonna talk about that. I think there'll be like a formal revealing coming up soon, maybe tomorrow. Oh, it's CBS, Jamie. Okay, I get see. Let me check on that. I'll check on it, Savage. Oh, I'm sure she went live. I'm sure. What's the title? Oh, my YouTube addicted wife and her online haters are ruining our marriage. Oh gosh, she says don't laugh, don't laugh. It's not funny. It is funny. It's sad, but it's funny. Well, um, Becky, you got the inside info, don't you? Yeah. Well, he started from the bottom, Vixen. He's worked a long time. Of course, meeting Oprah, that's what really set him sailing. Okay, so he does it, but rarely. So next Friday. Okay, cool. A week from today, we're going to be laughing our asses off. He just went away. Computer's got a mind of its own. Sorry about that. Expect to break down. Gosh. It's just so sickening the way she blames. Now she's blaming her daughter for putting her school name where she works. Which, by the way, you all, I don't know if somebody else has. I'm highly doubting it, but I never called her school. I never called her friends. I never called her workplace. And she has accused me of that. I never called the pizza place. And Crystal didn't try to kill her. So all this that she's saying, she says at every stream, it's a lie. It's a lie. Unless somebody else has, which I don't know why anybody would. And what are they going to say? Okay, ding, ding, ding. Hi, this is Subway. What are you going to say? Hi, your one of your great employees has a psychotic mother. Okay, goodbye. I wouldn't care. Who cares? It's a dumb thing to do. If somebody did do it, what are they gonna? I mean, okay, Holly, I think so. I wouldn't have said that before, but that Elton John thing, I was like, creep alert. Okay, I love some Crystal. Yes, good deal. Crystal will be streaming it live. Straight up narcissist. Yep, we've been saying that for how long? Oh, Zigger is the new name. Where'd that come from, Diane? Okay, Negs is going to stream it live too. I know. We all know everything that spews out of her mouth is BS. Oh, and another thing. Um, she says that she never sent pictures. Well, that's a lie because at first she confirmed it. At first she said, well, my husband must have been around his ex-wife and she stole the pictures and then sent them to me and then I sent him to Takedown Man. So she confirmed that there were pictures sent. And now she's backtracking saying, oh, no, you all know me. I would never send pictures. No, we don't know you, bitch. And pretty much we would all say that you would send them. I think except for maybe 3 or 4 people, everybody would 100% agree that you would send naked pictures of yourself. And then what she did to me, trying to put a hit out on me when she asked Takedown Man to put me on the deep web and make me disappear and make me tell everybody that I was a narc so that they would come after me. That was August 17th. Takedown Man did not have a clue who I was. So all the way up until when he released that information, like 2 weeks ago, he still didn't know who I was. Why would he create this tweet back and forth, which I don't even think it's been confirmed that it has not been edited or photoshopped in any way. That has been already confirmed. So give it up, Trisha. But what would be the reasoning why he would even do that? He didn't know me from Adam. You did it. You wrote it, and you don't take responsibility for shit. I don't know if anyone saw earlier, she and her wrenches were trying to start a movement. Well, oh yeah, boycott Dr. Phil. Yeah, that's gonna work. Good luck with that. You and your 3 wrenchies. Yeah. Savage, we are ready for some trash bag part 5. Trying to get it to not air. Nope, it's gonna air. It's gonna air. Hashtag go Dr. Phil. Yep, let's start that movement. Oh, you guys make me so happy. I love talking to you all. Well, I'm going to probably try to get in bed. I just wanted, like I said, I want to come on because I didn't want to leave y'all worried or hanging with that stream that I started. And one day this coming week, we'll do shrimp and grits, okay? And I'll show you how I set the table. Maybe I'll reset it just for fun. And next Friday, guys, maybe I'll make shrimp and grits for next Friday. I'll do it earlier in the day, and then the only thing is the airing's at like 10 o'clock. So we're gonna have to be. We'll do something. We'll do something. Oh, okay, Savage. I'll have to check it out. I'm not getting any notifications of anything because I don't have my cell phone. So I have to type in people's name. Thank you, Donna. You too, sweetheart. I love you all so much, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Good night.